It's young Dean.
What's the matter?
What's happening?
Oh, it's Victor Dean.
I think he's dead.
Tell them I'm not happy about the headline. Flush your kidneys with fizzlets. It's not quite right, somehow. And then, after you've done that, Miss Rossiter, I'd like you to make sure the Laxamalt campaign is well in hand. Last month's advertisements were half a day late.
Yes, Mr. Hankin.
Oh, and by the way, Miss Rossiter, there is a new copywriter coming today.
Oh, yes, Mr. Hankin.
His name is Breeden. I can't tell you much about him. Mr. Pym engaged him himself. But you will see that he's looked after.
Yes, Mr. Hankin.
He will have Mr. Dean's room.
Right, Mr. Hankin.
I should think that Mr. Ingleby could take him in hand and show him what to do.
Yes, Mr. Hankin. Excuse me, Mr. Ingleby, but Mr. Hankin says...
If it's Tomboy Toffee, it's being typed.
It isn't Tomboy. It's a new copywriter.
What, already? Before those shoes were old? Why, they only buried little Dean on Friday.
All part of the modern system of push and go, Miss Meatyard. All very distressing on an old-fashioned gentlemanly firm. Well, I suppose I've got to put this blighter through his paces. Why am I left with the baby?
Oh, rot, Ingleby. You've only got to warn him not to use the director's lav and not to tumble down the iron staircase.
You are the most callous woman, Miss Meatyard. Well, as long as they don't put the fellow in with me.
It's all right, Mr. Ingleby. He's having Mr. Dean's room.
Good. What's he like?
Well, Mr. Hankin said he didn't know. Mr. Pym took him on.
Oh, gosh. Friend of the management.
Oh, I think I've seen him. Supercilious-looking blighter. Yes, I ran into him coming out of Pimmy's room yesterday. Horn rims, cross between Ray Flynn and Bertie Wooster.
Death, where is thy sting?
Oh, well, makes a little excitement.
Oh, don't you think we've had rather too much of that lately, Miss Meatyard? Oh, by the way, could I have your subscription for the wreath? You told me to remind you.
Yes, rather. What is it, Bob? Well, here's £5 and you'd better take the sweep money out of it as well.
Thanks awfully, Miss Meatyard. I do hope you get a horse this time.
Uh-oh, Hankin's coming.
Mr. Ingleby.
Yes, Mr. Hankin?
This is Mr. Breeden. You will show him what he has to do. I think you might start him on margarine. I don't think Mr. Ingleby was up in your time, Mr. Breeden. He was...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?